Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Obviously, the God of War series got canceled because I lost footage, but I decided for a compensation I would do a review of God of War. My quick thoughts is, this is probably the first game ever that actually made me shed a tear. This game is freaking phenomenal. Obviously, I'm going to go into more detail on this review, so you guys are in for a treat. I did a review like this previously with Lego Star Wars, and so I kind of want to start doing some reviews on this channel as well, because I completed this game last night at like 4 a.m., so I am a little tired as well, so yeah, you get the gist. Alright, but without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So let's just go. We're just gonna go. First of all, this game, I played majority of it on the PS5 after, I started playing majority of this on the PS5. The first couple of streams that I had was on the PS4, and so, you know, it was alright. It was PS4 quality, wasn't great, wasn't bad either, but once I switched to the PS5, my gameplay experience just went up a lot. Like, it went up so much, and I actually had more fun playing the PS5 version than I think I've played any other game ever. I had a blast playing this game. This game it's just so stunning on the PS5. I mean, you can even see in the back with this. I mean, the DualSense controllers also helped. The experience I had playing this game is something that I think everyone else had as well, because I'm pretty sure this game was meant to be played on the PS5. So, play it on the PS5 if you can, because it is just a whole new gaming experience on the PS5. It looks stunning, and it just looks so good. Now, I was a huge fan of the first God of War, 2018. Loved it so much, and when I got this game, my uncle was like, yeah, this is like that game was like a prologue compared to this game, and now that I have fully played it to its extent, I agree, this was a spectacular game. Like, oh my gosh, if you guys didn't know, my favorite game is Batman Arkham City. This is probably the only game I have played in a long time that has even came close to that game, and it's still not even my favorite game. But this game is so good. It is really, really good. The journey, you know, this game heavily focuses on Kratos and Atreus' father and son relationship. We see that throughout this entire game. There was some scenes where, you know, you play as Atreus, and then there was a lot of the time where you played. I liked how they did that, where you had parts you playing as Atreus, and then you have parts where you play as Kratos. I thought that was an absolutely clever thing to do, and I just thought that was, let alone, a great time as well. I had a lot of fun playing as Atreus. He actually grew on me. I didn't like him too much in the 2018 game. I thought he was just kind of annoying, but he did grow on me this game, and just the amount of emotion that was thrown into this game is unreal. This was an emotional game as well, but the journey was great. They have to stop Ragnarok from happening. I mean, they have to stop war from happening, not necessarily Ragnarok, because they get Ragnarok to help them until you know what happens at the end if you haven't already. But they are trying to stop war from happening, and Odin is like the big bad into this game, and that final fight with Odin was just something really, really good, and I just don't think they could have done it correctly. I mean, Brock's death even was just, wow, that was just because, you know, Odin was Tyr the entire time. Like, who would have thought that Odin was being Tyr the entire time? I just couldn't believe it, and then obviously that started war, and then that final act of this game was just beautiful. And when that war scene where you're literally in war was just incredible. They executed that so wellly, and I think that they really could not have done this any better than it already was. Every time that little theme plays in the back and it just got serious, oh my goodness, it was great. Also, I do have to say a bad thing about this game, and it sucks, but I do this with every review. I don't want to credit everything 10 out of 10, even though I do give this game a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. The puzzles were so freaking annoying. There was one puzzle in particular. It was in the first little it was in the first half with like the little water bucket things. It was meant to be easy, right? It was meant to be this easiest puzzle ever. But in actuality, I probably spent like a whole hour trying to do that puzzle, and then when I realized how easy it was, I was like, seriously? Also, Freya and Kratos' relationship was at peak this game. They went from fighting to being the bestest buds ever. Mimir was great. Everything was great in here. Sindri, wow. I didn't realize how big of a character Sindri was until I played this game. Sindri was huge in this game. Barak was also huge, because there would be times where when you're playing as Atreus, Sindri would come with you, such as the portion where Atreus goes to see Freya. Sindri is with you that whole time, and then when Kratos went to go get the spear to kill Heimdall, Barak was with him. So the dwarves were huge in this game, and wow, it was just great. You know, just seeing those two in this game even more than they were last time. Because in the last time, they were kind of treated as if you needed to go get an upgrade. You would just go to them, and they would just kind of chill back while Mimir, Atreus, and Kratos just went on to the journey they were on in the 2018 game. I like how they completely switched gears with this one as well. And of course, there has to be a sacrifice with Freya's brother sacrificed to save all the realms from war. And oh my goodness, wow, that was great. The ending scene is what got me, is when Kratos let Atreus go. Atreus is now going on his first mission by himself. He's going to go find the other giants. And that whole scene was just outstanding. Kratos told Atreus that he was ready, and you know, obviously, like you can see here, they shared a hug. This scene was just really good. Yeah, this game, in my opinion, is a 10 out of 10. Absolutely loved everything this game had. Had a very fun time playing it. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. See, some new editing was put in as well with the Twitter and the new YouTube tag. So thank you all so much for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.